thanks for tuning in. This is the Lotus Blossom tutorial. This is a fantastic elementary level solo by Christopher Goldston. It can also be played as a duet. Today I'm focusing on the solo aspect of it. I'm going to give you a demonstration so you can hear the entire piece, and then we're going to go right into talking about the hand crossing with the octave shifts on page 2. It looks a little bit overwhelming, like, oh wow, this is a big deal, but I promise you it's something that you can do with a little bit of practice, and I'm going to give you as many aids and helps as I can to get you through to performing this amazing solo. Okay, here we go with the demonstration. So beautiful, a relaxing, gorgeous melody that he brings us. So let's get on to talking about getting to page 2. How do we do the hand transitions, the crossovers? That can look a little daunting on the screen. So I'm going to help you through this. I want to start actually at the beginning of the first page, just to kind of set up where our position is and help us bridge to that new position. Okay, so if you follow me here on page 1, I'm looking here at the last 2 measures. This is measure 15 and 16. So we have our thumbs sharing middle C here. Left hand, you starting with the A, third finger, B, and right hand, you're coming in with your D and your G. Okay, so just finding those notes, making sure we're all together. Now on measure 17, what I'd like you to notice is that the left hand, I'm waving it on the screen, the left hand is going to shift down and play an octave below that right hand note. The right hand's playing a D here. Left hand, you're going to look for D an octave lower, and it's going to start with your middle finger, number 3, right here. And then we're kind of using this position with our third finger on D. That means that the thumb will just be resting here on F, left hand. So right hand, when you go to shift down, if you would just match your thumb to that F, we're not actually playing the note F, we're just resting there, but that gets your second finger right hand on the note G. That's below middle C. That way, you have a seamless flow and a really easy way of finding that right hand. On the left hand, you see in measure 16, we have a whole note in the right hand. Meanwhile, the left hand is moving down. It has 4 beats to move while the right hand is holding down that whole note. However, when we get to measure 17, we only have 2 beats, 2 quarter notes played in the left hand, and the right hand shifting down rather quickly. So that would be my best advice, is to match those thumbs so you can find that G a bit faster. Okay, so this is what it looks like one more time, starting again on measure 15. If you'd like to play along, I'd love to have you join me. I'll give you a count off. So here's 4 beats. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, move the left hand. Right hand moves. There it is. That's it. Okay, so noticing both hands are at this lower portion of the piano below the middle C. Okay, now to go on measure 19, we're going to play exactly those same notes, exactly those same finger numbers, exactly the same hand position. The only thing that changes is we're just moving up 1 octave, 8 notes to the right. So this is measure 17's position. We just looked at that. Okay, so now we're going to shift forward, and there's an octave higher. That's measure 19. Same notes and rhythms. 21, shift again. 3 times, same notes, same rhythms. All we're changing is we're moving up an octave each time. Okay, so that is the middle part here on this page, 17 to 20. 22. So one other thing I'll say, if you want to make this a little more artistic, you can do the crossovers and unders of the hand. So this is not actually required. You can do this song, this piece without it. I actually just showed you that. It's very possible. If you want to make it a little more artistic, then you can do, starting at 17, like this. Left hand you cross over the right. Now right hand you cross under. Left hand over, right hand under. One more time. Over, under. Left hand, right hand. So that just gives you a little bit more of that artistic flair. Because this piece isn't super fast, we can get away with just the straight moves from one octave to the other. And we also have the aid of the pedal is playing consistently all the way throughout this piece. You just have the right foot on the damper pedal, the far right pedal, and you never release it until the end of the piece. So that also kind of gives you a little bit of cover, shall we say, while you're moving hands. You don't hear silence or anything awkward. The pedal just keeps the sound going for you. So whichever way works best for you, I think you should take that way. I really hope that you enjoy playing Lotus Blossoms, and I can't wait to hear some reports from you. Please give me a message on YouTube. Let me know how it went, if you played it for family or friends, even a recital. I'd love to hear how it turned out. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.